All right, folks, listen. This is a live stream, and in this video, I'm not going to be interacting with the viewers because I'm going to be showing information, okay? So make sure you watch the whole video because the ending is going to end with a bang. All right? You do not want to miss this bang. All right? This is the real big bang, not that crazy science crap that they throw out. Anyway, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you the because I have two predictions, folks. You know that on June 11th there's going to be a spectacular event in Seattle, and somehow it connects to Elvis because Elvis is the beast out of the sea in Seattle. Okay, don't. I'm not going to be talking about the June 11th event in Seattle. We're talking about August 4th Trump head wound. Okay, these are the same predictions I've been making for the last 5 years because you don't understand. It's 1,000,000% these events are going to happen. I just wasn't sure about the year, but like I said, just know this, that this was my destiny to show all this, and you are going to see it manifest before your eyes. Okay, so if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, you just got to watch all my live streams and you'll see all the information that I've been showing. Okay, now, so let's get started. Look, if you ever hear me talking about a reverse birth date, let me explain to you what that means. For example, August 4th, right, is the day I'm telling you Trump gets his head wound. The backwards date of August 4th is 5/29. And why is that? Because August 4th is the 216th day of the year, and it would leave 149 days in the year. So the 149th day of the year would be 5/29. So that's how you know what's the backwards date of a date. So August 4th's backwards date is 5/29. Okay? And 5/29 is August 4th, right? And 5/29 is JFK's birth date. And what happened to JFK? He's the one who got the head wound, okay? So remember that whenever I say the backwards birthday. Anyway, so August 4th, the backwards date is 5/29, JFK's birthday. And Trump is the one who's going to get his head wound on August 4th. Obama was born on August 4th. And that's why he was the president before Trump. And that's why he passed it over to Trump. Because Trump is the one who gets the head wound on Obama's birthday, okay? Because this whole charade has to do with Elvis, Trump, and Obama in that order. Because Elvis is the head of the snake. Trump is the image of the snake. And Obama is just a capstone to this charade. Okay. Anyway, so and by the way, you know August 4th, why it's important because like I said, it's the 216th day of the year, and 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. That's why it's one of the important dates. That's the reason. Okay. And also Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name equals 216. And anyway, there's many reasons, okay? I'm not going to sit here and go through all of them, but let's get started, okay? So remember, Trump, he's born on June 14th, okay? And June 14th, hold on one second. 6 times is 614, right? 6 times 14 equals 84. And I'm telling you, Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, and that's his birthday, 614. You see? 6 times 14 equals 84. So there's one connection right there. Now, let's get going. So I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4. The prime numbers are super important to this puzzle. The 84th prime number is 433. Okay, pay attention. 433 plus 84. If you add the 84 to the 433, it equals 517. And you'll see why I'm showing this in a moment. Just bear with me. So understand what I'm showing you here, okay? Now, why is this important, okay? You'll see why the 433 is important in a minute. Remember, remember the 84th prime, Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4. 84th prime is 433. The 517 I'll show you later, but 433 for right now. So remember, Trump's head wound was on 8/4, the 216th day of the year, and on leap year is 217, okay? Trump was elected in 2016, which is 216 with a crown, which is a 0, right? The 0 is a crown, or the letter O is a crown. Trump elected in 216, get it? Trump president in 217. 216 and 217 equals 4033, get it? 216, 217 is 433. And I just told you that the 84th prime is 433, okay? You understand? The 84th prime is 433. And you see how it Trump was elected in that 216-217 connection? Okay? And August 4th is a 216-217 day of the year, right? And that's equals 433. 84th prime is 433. And look, George Washington, because Seattle's in Washington, that's why this whole charade, and he's the first president, right? George Washington had two birth dates, 211 and 222, they changed it to. Okay? And what is that? 2 and 11 and 222 equals 433. That's your 84th prime again. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. All right? Now pay attention. Keep watching. Remember, Washington was the first president. Washington, D.C. is in between these two states, Virginia and Maryland, right? The 10th state and the 7th state equals 17, the total. Trump's head on August 4th is in the state of Ohio. And Ohio is the 17th state. Okay? Because you understand? Because he's gonna get his head wound. He's gonna be pronounced dead, and they're gonna resurrect him. Okay? Of course it's not real, but I'm just saying, All right? So that's why that's why I underlined the Virgin and the Mary, because they're gonna rebirth. You understand? The Virgin and the Mary. The 10th state, 7th state equals 17. Ohio's the 17th state where Trump's going to get his head wound. Get it? And that connects to Washington, right? George Washington becomes a master mason. George Washington becomes a master mason on 8/4/1753. So you got a 17 right there too. You see that? But 8/4, see? He became a master mason. And you still think that's a coincidence, all of this. Just keep watching, okay? Just keep watching. George Washington was the first president, right? And what's the next one? With the next George. From the first George to the next George. Okay? There's no coincidence, okay? He was the first president, George Washington. Next one's George Bush Sr., then Clinton, then Bush Jr., then Obama, then Trump, and look what it equals. If you add these numbers up, it's 216. That's Trump's head wound, August 4th. You see? Now ask yourself, what is the chance of that? You know what I mean? From the first George to the next George. Okay, and then you add up all those presidents up to Trump, 216. And I'm telling you, Trump's going to get his head wound on the 216th day of the year, August 4th. See that? And if you still think that this is a coincidence, how about this coincidence? George Washington's birthplace, this is the address, okay? Colonial Beach, Virginia. This was his birthplace address. Look at the phone number. Area code 804. And the date is 224. And you have a 17 too, look at that. But look at that, 804 area code for his birthplace. 224, next year is 2024, see it? Look at that. I mean, look at the zip code. Even the zip code. I'm surprised it didn't say 45, So did you see that so far? Is everybody in tune to what I'm showing so far? Is everybody getting that? I'm just looking for some feedback, folks. Anyway, so now I'm going to show you why I was showing you the 517 earlier when I was talking about the 84th prime. All right, just hold on, folks. Now this is going to be a little confusing, so make sure you really pay attention closely here. I'll try and go as slow as possible, okay? So remember, I showed you earlier that uh, Trump's gonna get his head one on 8-4. The 84th prime is 433, and if you add the 84 to the 433 prime, it equals 517. And why is this so important? Okay, watch. 517. Take a look, okay? First of all, the 12th prime number is 37, and I told you the 37 is the EL, like Elvis. EL means God in Hebrew, okay? So that's why it's so important. So notice that the 3 and 7, the third prime number is 5, the seventh prime number is 17. So the 517 connects to the EL, which I explained to you means God in Hebrew, because the letters EL look like the numbers 3-7 or 7-3, right? So the 3-7, the third prime number is 5, the seventh prime number is 17. So the 517 connects to the EL, okay? That's why that's so important. Okay, you understand? And notice that May, okay, now pay attention. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. Forget this. What I was showing here was Elvis, because VI in Roman numerals is 6, because Elvis's name is the 666 God of the 666s, because VI plus S means more than one, sixes. VI is Roman numeral 6. Forget about that. So the May month chart that I created. So May is the fifth month, right? The first one. Then if you go 12 months later, it would be the 17th month. So look, see, it's the 1-2. Remember the 1-2 that I just showed? 1-2, the 12th prime number is 37, and 3 and 7 connect to the 517. Look, 1-2, 12th prime number is 37, and the 37 connects to the third prime is 5, and the seventh prime is 17. So right away, the May month chart is connected to something very important, to the 84th prime number, which equals 84th prime number was 433, and if you add the 84, it was 517. Remember, and even the letters EL, the word God, God in Hebrew is EL. It has a 17 connection. To get from 5 to 17, you need that 12. You need that L. You know what I mean? All right. So let me just. I'm trying to go a little slower, but I need to move a little quicker here. All right. So remember, we're talking about the 517 and everything like that, right? But look at this. JFK was born on 5/29/17, and JFK is the one who got the head wound. That's why we're talking about that. But look, May month chart. Look at that. You have the 5, the 29, and the 17 right in the first 3 right there. You see? And JFK is born in the 17th year. Notice that, because we're talking about Ohio being the 17th state and all that other stuff, right? So the 45th prime number is 197. And why am I showing that? Because Trump is the 45th president, right? So look at this. The first month in May is 5, right? And the 17th number down is 197. The 45th prime is 197. 84th prime is 433. Add the 84, you get 517. The 5th number is May, and then 17 numbers down would be 197. If you do the month chart, keep going down. Okay, 12 months, keep going. It'd be on 197 would be the 17th. You see? It's 517. 517 connects to the 84. 45th is 197. 197. Are you understanding it? Are you? Hold on. Before I move on. Did you guys get that, or is it too difficult, to understand that? Because, just imagine trying to, explain it. That in itself is, Anyway, I'm like, all right. Anyway, let me just keep moving on here. So anyway, I was showing you how it connects to the all the numbers that I was talking about. So the 84th prime is 433, right? And it just so happens that, remember, we're talking about the EL and how it's the number 37. So Elvis was born in January, right? The January month chart, look over here first. If you go from because the first one would be 1, right? Because January is the first month, right? If you went down to the 37th number, it would be the 433. Look at that. And that's the 84th prime, remember? And it hits the 37, the EL. You think that's a coincidence? That in the month of January where Elvis is born has the 37 hits the 433, you see? Now, also, you have the 517 and the 521 in January. So the first month is 1, right, for January because it's the first month. Then the next one would be 13, 25, and so on, so on. The 44th number down is 517. The 45th is 529. You see that? What did I just show you with all the things I was showing you here? The 517, right? And he's born on 529. You see? So it connects to the 44 and the 45, and that's Trump, the 44-45, right? And I told you the 517 connects to the 84, right? Right? 433, and add it the 84, you get 517. So and who's born on 84? Who was the 44th president? Was Obama, and he was born on 84. You see, it even connects to him with that. And of course, it connects to Trump because he's going to get his head wound on 84. And 529 is JFK's birthday. 45 is Trump, and JFK's birthday is the backwards date of August 4th. Okay? The 45th president is Trump. The backwards birthday of 529, which is JFK's birthday, is 8-4. Okay? It's right there. You understand? 45, 529. Okay? And and let me tell you something. If you were to add those two numbers, 517 and 529, look what you get. I mean, this is kind of pushing it, but it's still something. Look, if you add those two numbers, you get 1046. Trump was born on 614. It's the three numbers, 6, 1, and 4, 14, 6. You get what I'm saying? So even that has a connection. You know what I mean? All right, so let's move on now. Hold on. As I was saying, that 529 is the backwards date of August 4th, you see? Because the 216th day leaves 149 days. That's how you know what's the backwards date. So Trump's head wound is the backwards of JFK's birthday. All right? Now, if you still think that this is a coincidence, remember, Ohio is the 17th state, right? And let me see if I can. So remember, EL equals 17. EL means God. That's why EL is Elvis, right? EL means God. EL equals 17. Ohio's the 17th state. Look, Ohio has the HI in it. H is the 8th letter. I is the 9th letter. Makes 17. 8 plus 9 is 17. And Elvis's favorite place was Hawaii. HI, abbreviation, Hawaii. His favorite place. Look, you have 2 crowns. OO, right? And remember, Q, that whole movement is the 17th letter Q. And JFK's gravesite, JFK's gravesite looks like the letter Q. Go look at it from above, his gravesite. I didn't even know this. Somebody mentioned that to me. It's been there for years, supposedly. People have known, but I didn't even know it. But it's shaped like a Q, But I knew all the other stuff, I'm telling you. Anyway, so, and of course, JFK was born in the 17th, right? Year. So another 17 connection. And remember, he's born in 528. So he's got the connection to the 29 and the 17. Now watch this. If you still think that's a coincidence, when was Trump born? 6/14, right? 6/14 he's born. Look, 6/14, Trump's birthday. From 529, JFK's birthday. When you add the day, if you don't add the day, it's 16 days. But if you add the day up, you understand? On the calculator, you add the day, it's 17 days. So you have the 5, 17. The 529 to 614, Trump's birthday, the 17 connection. And look at this, 408 hours for 17 days, the 804 backwards. But look, you understand? From just Trump's birthday. So 17 days apart, and it's 529 and 17, right? And all this stuff I've been showing about the 529 and 17. Do you get it? All these things. That's his birthday, 529-17. The 517-29 in May, the chart. The 197 is the 17th number down. 45th number is 45th prime is 197. He's the 45th president. 884 is 433. Add the 84, you get 517. You understand? You see how it's so perfect, this puzzle? You see how perfect this puzzle is, man? You can't make this stuff up, man. And look, if you still think it's a coincidence, remember we're talking about the 517 and 529. Look, now, because look, man, I showed you 529 to Trump's birthday is 17 days. 517 to Trump's birthday is 29 days. Can you believe this, man? You see how perfect it is? Are you getting it? 529 is 17 days. 517 is 29 days. Is there anybody out there, man? Anybody there? Okay. And wait, I'm not even done. Is there anybody left out there, man? Am I just talking to myself? Okay, so now you know that the 517 is so important to this puzzle, right? Okay, so now you're going to see how it all connects, and that what I'm showing you is not a coincidence, right? Whoever got in late, you got to watch from the beginning to understand this. So remember, MLK is a big, huge piece of the puzzle. And remember, MLK was killed on 4/4, but it was a leap year, so it's 4/5. So it's the 44-45 connection. Okay? And Martin Luther King was killed in Memphis, Tennessee. Elvis died in Memphis, Tennessee. And Elvis lived and died in Memphis, Tennessee. But let's forget about that. So MLK's birthday was 1/15/29. All right? So you have another 15/29 connection. But wait. Okay, let me just tell you this. This connects to my birthday because the first prime is 2, the 15th prime is 47, this 247 is 9/4, my birthday. But forget about that. So from MLK, his birthday, the guy who got assassinated, remember, his birthday has those numbers in it again. But look, 17 years, 5 months. From his birthday to Trump's birthday is 17/5. I just told you about the 517 connecting to the 84th prime. Can I just show that real quick again to remind you? The 84th prime is 433. Add the 84, you get 517. Okay? And I told you that he's born on 5/29/17, JFK, right? Look, 17/5, 5/17. It's exactly 5/17. 17 years, 5 months to Trump's birthday from MLK. Then from Trump's birthday to the day JFK was assassinated is 17 years, 5 months, and 8 and 9 days. And remember, Elvis turns 89 next year, and I gave you the Ohio 8-9 connection. Remember, HI is 8 and 9. Okay? But look, it's the 517 again. Just ask yourself, what is the chance, right? And remember, those two were killed. So there has to be a predictive programming for Trump to resurrect, kind of. So remember, I was showing you that from MLK to Trump is from MLK's birthday to Trump was 17/5 years, and JFK from Trump to JFK is 17 years 5 months. And then from JFK to Ronald Reagan shooting. See, Reagan survived the shooting. And notice it's the 3-3 right there. The date is 3/30/81. The 3-3 with a crown. I told you Elvis is the CC rider, the 33. Because they mock, because Jesus was crucified at the age of 33 and he rose from the dead at 33. But look, it's not 17 years, 5 days. 5 months. It's 17 years, 4 months. But 8 and 9 again, you see? 17 years, 4 months, 9 days. And why is that important? Because because I told you they need the 5 and the 4. Because notice that 1 plus 7 is 8. So what are you seeing here? 1 is 7 is 8. 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 4. You get it? So it has to connect to an 8, 4 and an 8, 5. You know what I'm saying? The 8, 5 is the death one. And that's what it is next year. 8, 4 lands on 8, 5 on a leap year. Are you getting that? I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying, okay? And by the way, look at that. 905 weeks and 4 days. That's my birthday again, 9/4 and 9/5, because I landed on a leap year. That's how many weeks that was. 905 weeks, 4 days. But anyway, so that's the Reagan one that survived. And what was important about that? You remember? The guy, Reagan, he survived, right? And so did the guy who got shot in the head. The guy who got shot in the head was named James Brady. He got shot in the head and he survived the deadly head wound, right? But and remember that happened on 3/30 that date, and the 33 code I explained to you how important that is. That James Brady, he died 33 years later. He died. And guess when he died? First of all, what happened to James Brady on 3/30/81? What happened to James Brady on March 30th, 1981?
According to Wikipedia, on March 30th, 1981, 69 days.
Where did James Brady get shot? You pieces of... Anyway, he got shot in the head, right? He died 33 years later. When did James Brady die?
He died on August 4th, 2014.
He died on August 4th. Are you seeing that? So the guy who got shot in the head on that Reagan assassination dies 33 years later. Because it happened in 81, he died in 2014. So think about that. He dies 33 years later on August 8/4. Do you understand how impossible that is? Okay? How old was James Brady when he died?
He was 73 years old.
And you have the 7-3 connection, which is the EL, because the 7 and 3 looks like the letters EL, right? 7337, I told you. Because it's all about the EL, right? Anyway, so the guy who got shot in the head dies on August 4th eventually. Okay? Now, watch how it connects to Elvis, because I told you Elvis is the Antichrist. Trump is the image of the beast. So remember, we were talking about the 517 with all the connections I've been showing you, right? So the 517 is super important because the 84th prime is 433. Add the 84 to the 433, you get 517. Right now, look, Elvis died on 8/16, right? 517's backwards date is 8/16. Okay? Elvis died on the 228th day of the year, which is August 16th, which leaves 137 days in the year. The 137th day of the year is 517. See what I'm saying? Okay? So now, if you think that's a coincidence, remember, 517 connects to the 8/16, Elvis's death, right? And remember, the 517 connected to all the JFK stuff that I just showed. From JFK's death to Elvis's death, look at that. From JFK's death, 11/22/63, to the exact day Elvis died, 8/16/77, look at that. 5,017 days. 517. You see? 517. Are you looking at that? That right there is off the charts impossible. Okay? Impossible. Because I told you in May, the first 2 months are 517, right? And from from the first, May is the, May is the 5th month. If you went to the 17th number down, it was 197, which is the 45th prime, right? So everything connects to the 45. And Elvis, the only president he visited was that Dick Nixon, who was the 37th president, the 37, the EL, and he gave him a Colt 45. So he gives the president, the 37th president, a 45. Okay? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you here? Okay, so remember I just showed you that Elvis, his backwards date was 5/17, his death date. His death date's backwards date was 5/17, and in between JFK and JFK's death and Elvis's death is 5017, right? And remember, I was just telling you about the 84th prime connecting to the 517. Look, EL, okay? I told you Elvis looks like the 37, the letters EL. Look, the 3rd prime is 5, the 7th prime is 17, the EL. See what I'm saying? 517, 517. 517. Okay, 517. His backwards birthday. His backwards death date. Okay, and like I said, you can't make these things up. It's impossible. And look, even the 45 connects to the 73 and the 37. Watch. If you pay attention, because you're not going to understand if you don't pay attention. The letters T and H. T is the 20th letter, H is the 8th letter. So when you add 45 plus the T, which is the 20th letter, plus the H, which is the 8th letter, 45 plus 20 plus 8 equals 73. So the 45th is 73. Now, if you do it this way, 4 plus 5 plus 20 plus 8, which is again the 45th, get it, equals 37. 73, 37, which is the EL, right? And you know what the EL is, for everyone who doesn't know. It's the word perfect. Perfect equals 73, 37, and kingdom equals 73, 37, because it's the EL, L even. And that's why it equals 110, 1 with a crown, right? Now, so if you were to write the words 73, it equals 166. If you were to write the words 37, it equals 165. That's what that is, 73 and 37, 166, 165. Trump was born on 6/14, which is the 166th day of the year. You see? The word perfect. You see what I'm saying? He's born on the perfect day, all right? Which I've shown in the past many, many times, right? Anyway, so like I was just showing with all the, like I said, 17th, Ohio's the 17th state, and 17th equals 45. Oh, I didn't show you this one. 17th equals 45. So 17 plus the T and the H equals 45. See? See what I'm saying? And I told you, Ohio, the HI, H is the 8th letter, I is the 9th letter, 89 and 17. 8 plus 9 is 17. You know what I mean? And Trump is the 45 president. 44th person to become president, 45th president to take office. Okay? So are you guys getting this? I know it's overwhelming, but I can't help it. I need to get it out there. If you don't understand it, go back and watch from the beginning. And look at the connections I'm showing. It's impossible, folks. All right? This is no joke, man. All right? Do you guys understand what I'm showing here? We're talking about the Antichrist. Okay? Trump is the image of the Antichrist. The real Antichrist is Elvis. Elvis is the real Antichrist. Trump is the replacement twin for Elvis's identical twin that died at birth. Trump was needed to be the present day Elvis. See, they needed a past and a present, Anyway, so anyway, connecting the 17 again. Remember, Ohio's the 17th state, right? And I just connected the 17th being 45. If you've been watching, if you paid attention just a minute ago, look at this. If you separate the numbers 1 and 7, if you separate the numbers 1 and 7 and make them into primes, the first prime is 2, the seventh prime is 17. Look at that. 2, 17. 8, 4 on a leap year is the 217th day of the year. See? And that's what this is about. It's going to happen on a leap year. What, I mean, we have a clown show outside. What the hell, man? Anyway, so you see what I'm saying? And you know, the eighth prime number is 19, and Elvis was born on the eighth day. You know, and you know how important the 19 is. It's, you know, that Corona 19 thing. Okay, so and remember, believe me, folks, I have something mind blowing coming up. So just keep paying attention. All right, and remember, Ohio's the 17th state, and Ohio, the HI, high, get it, is 8, 9, is 17, and L equals 17, which means God. The Q, you know, the Q, the 17th thing. And look at this. If you wrote the letters EL with the Q into the gematria calculator, it equals the exact same as the word one. The Neo, N-E-O, Neo. I'm the Neo. But anyway, look, ELQ, God 17, get it? Equals the exact same as the word one. Interesting. Okay, now you ready for this? We're sticking with the theme of the 17, right? So remember that the 84th prime is 433, but you add the 84 to the 433, you get 517, right? And I told you that that in May's the 5th month, the 17th month down would be 197th month. If you know my month charts. So the first month obviously is May, 5. Then the 17th number down is 197. The 45th prime is 197, right? That's why it's so important, the 5 to the 17, right? We're talking about. So check this out. So May's month chart, right? Watch what I'm going to show you. So May is the 5th month the first time. The next time is 12 months later will be the 17th. And then 12 months later, it'd be the 29th month. So the first month is 5. The second one is 17. The third is 29, and so on, right? So if you counted all these, just, you know, up to this, because I had to separate the you know, the rows, whatever the hell, because I couldn't fit it all in. So I had to count each one separately. So if you counted all these, it would be 210. Then you count the other numbers, is 642. And then if you count the rest of it, it's 865, I think. But anyway, I stopped at the 17. Get it? So the first one was the 5. The last one's 17, which is 197. The 45th prime is 197, right? In the May month chart, 5 to the 17, right? We're talking about. There's a lot of interesting numbers in here, but I'm not even going to show that. We're talking about, I'm just going to, because look, you have a 777, you have the 89, because Elvis turns 89 next year, and so on. But we're talking about this. So we add up all these numbers. Look, 210, 642, and 865. What are we going to get? Look at this. 210, 642, 865. Look at that. 1717. Can you believe this? 1717 days, folks. Are you kidding me? Up to the number, you know, from the 5 to the 7, you know, to the 17th number down, which is 197. So it's to the 5 to the 197, technically. You know what I mean? Which is the 45th prime. Are you guys getting with that, what I just showed? Or is that too much for people's brains to handle? Did you guys get that or no? Is anyone here who's not getting that? Yeah. Anyway, so So check this out. So I said, okay, well, let me see if we go 1717 days from a date. I didn't check other ones. I just checked this one only. They could have been more connections, but from Trump's birthday to 224, because 224, that's next year's 2024. It's 1717 days. Look at that, and look at that, 4 years, 8 months, and 11 days. And 811 on a leap year from the first of the year is the 224th day. But anyway, usually it's the 223 day. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's 8-4 connection there. But look, 614 to 224 is 1717 days. All right. So anyway, now I'm going to be a little more. This is the last stack, so there's not that many left. Only like 10 cards left, and the last one is going to just blow your mind. Like I said, if you have one, that is. Anyway, so remember I was showing you earlier with the 5-17-17-5 stuff, because it connects to the 84th prime, right? So look, pay attention closely. So from Trump's birthday to the day JFK died, I told you it's 17 years, 5 months, 8 and 9 days, right? And the percentage, which I call the devil in the details, the percentage is 45.21%. 17, because that's how many years it was, right? 17, really it's 1745, but I'm saying 17, because that's for the years, then 45.21%. See that? And what is 45.21%? That's Trump's birthday. From the first of the year to 6/14 is 45.21%, 165 days. Because Trump's born on the 165th day of the year. 165 days is 45.21%. And Ohio's the 17th state. Get it? 17, 45.21. And that's Trump's birthday. Again, I asked you, what is the chances? And by the way, check this out. Remember, I just showed you that it was 17 years, 5 months, and 9 days. 8 days if you don't add the day, but 1759. Look at this. 17th prime number is 59. 1759. 17th number is 59. And what's in between 17 and 59? The 42. And Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. You see what I'm saying? So there's a connection to something. And of course, I can show you much more connections. But and remember, the 45th prime number is 197, right? So what if we separated it? What if we separated? First, let me show you this. Remember, 17. What's in between 17 and 59 was the 42, right? 17 plus 42 is 59, right? Look at this. If you separated the prime number, which is 45th prime number is 197, and you took each number individually, 1, 9, and 7, look at that. 17 and 42 for the prime numbers. For 197, it would be 17 and 42. Look at that. And I just showed you the 17th prime is 59, and in between 17 and 59 is 42. See that? I mean, just ask yourself, how is all of this connecting to each other like this? You know what I mean? Unless there's like literal, I mean, it has to be scripted, first of all, for all these connections to match like this, okay? But of course, it's supernatural too. I mean, this is like, it's beyond our understanding. I mean, I wouldn't even understand how they could come up with this stuff. But that's why they have to have so many different rituals, because it has to connect to each other, all the puzzle, Right? You get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, so wait till you see this, right? Man, just incredible, man. So, that, hold on, there's something missing here. There's one piece of the puzzle missing here. What am I missing here? Something missing. Oh well. Anyway, so anyway, so watch this. So you know that everything's connected to JFK, right? With this puzzle, and JFK died on 11/22. Trump's birthday is 6/14, right? And check this out. If you separated the numbers 6/14 and made it 6/14, the prime numbers for 6, 1, and 4 is 13, 2, and 7. Look at this. Is 22. And 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 11. Look at that. JFK's death date, 11/22, is Trump's birthday with the prime. You see? You see that? I mean, what is the chances of that? You know what I mean? And are you ready for this? Look at this. Um, um, so let me just write this out real quick. Okay, so pay attention here. So the 45th prime number is 197, right? I've been showing you all the connections to that. If you add the 45 to the 197, you get 242. And you know 2 times 42 equals 84, okay? But look at this number, 242. And I just showed you that Trump's birthday, if you separated the numbers, has a connection to 11/22, which is JFK's death date. Anyway, the 45th prime is 242, right? The 45th prime is 197, but if you add the 42, it's 242. Look at this. 11 times 22 is 242. Can you believe this, man? The 45th prime is 197. Add the 45, you get 242. Oops, I wrote it on the back of this. What a dummy. Did you see that? Did you see what I just showed you? Did you see that? 11 times 22 is 42. 11 times 22 is 242, right? The 45th prime, you see this? Now watch, okay? If you think that's something, watch this. Look, Trump's head wound in Ohio is going to be on August 4th, 2024. Are you ready for this? Remember, the 45th prime number is 197 plus the 45 equals 242. Look, 8th prime is 19. The 4th prime is 7. The 20th prime is 71. The 24th prime is 89. Add this up. 8 plus 4 plus 20 plus 24 equals 56. Add the 19, the 7, the 71, the 89 equals 186. 56 plus 186 equals 242. Can you believe this? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing what I'm showing you? Just off the charts, okay? Absolutely impossible what I'm showing you right there. It's absolutely impossible. Okay? Now, and you still think that these connections are nothing. You know that because even 11/22 connects to Trump. It connects to June 11th also, because June 11th is the Seattle event, right? But Trump's the August 4th Ohio head wound. But from Trump's birthday to 11/22 is 162 days. And you know what that is? The 162nd day of the year is June 11th. See, June 11th, I told you that that the 611 has to connect to the 614. I'm going to explain that in future videos, and which I've tried to explain a few times already. But anyway, 611 is the 162nd day of the year, but June 14th, Trump's birthday, to JFK's death date is 162 days. Okay, but wait. But what if you kept on going further and further, like away, but the same dates, like, you know, throughout the years? So what would happen if you went forward? Look, from 614, if you went forward a bunch of years to 1122, JFK's death date, look, it's, if you don't add the days, 4,544 days. If you add the days, 4,545 days. And why is that important? Look at, because, you know, Trump is a 4445, you know. But look, you have the 4545 connection, connecting to, you know. And by the way, from the first of the year to 611 is the same equation, 4545. Because I told you, everything that connects to 611 will connect to the 614, you know. But you have to skip over 612 and 613. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys that they have to get rid of the 612, 613 connection. Anyway, so sticking to the theme of the, because, you know, JFK is the one who got the head wound. That's what this is all about, right? Sticking with that theme, the JFK thing. So 1122, right? So it just so happens that 1122 falls in the June month. On my chart, June being the first month that's in June is the 6th month. Then the next one would be the 18th, and the 30th, the 42nd, the 54th, the 66th, 78th. You understand? Just keep going on, and I've shown all the connections with that. But so the first one is 6, right? You know, so the first month in June is 6, right? Because it's the 6th month. And you know, my birthday is 9/4, and because it was on a leap year, it fell on 9/5 day. So I'm born on the 9/4/9/5 day, which is the 247/248 day. So 9/4/9/5 is my birthday, right? Technically. So what is the 94th number down in June? What is the 94th number down in June? 1122. See? It's in between 94 and 95. Because you know, it's June, right? So it would end, and it'd go to the next number would be 95. So it's in between 94 and the 95. Because the 94 started in January, right? And January would be, I think, 11/16, I guess. Or 11/17, I guess. I don't know. But whatever. So 11/22 is in June. And it's the 94th number down. But anyway, so it's in between 94 and 95, see? So I connect, you see how I connect to this again? And if you still think that's a coincidence, remember, it's the 6th month down to the 94th, right? Look, check this out. If you add up all the numbers between 6 through 94, if you just add up all the numbers between 6 through 94, look at that. It's 445 with a crown. Look at that. And that's, you know, MLK's death date is 44, but it was on 45. Because I told you my birthday connects to the 445. Because 44 is the 94th day of the year, and on a leap year is 95. And I was born on 9/4/95. MLK was killed on the 9/5 day, but it was the 4/4 day was the regular year. It would be 94th day. So again, it connects to me, right? And look, if you add up all the numbers between 6 through 95, look what happens. See? That's why it has to be here, man. Are you not understanding what I'm showing? Because remember, look, the June month chart, the 94th number is between 94 and 95 is 1122. Okay? Okay, so it's the 6 through 94, right? But it's in between 94 and 95. And I showed you the 6 through 94 was 4450, right? And 6 through 95 is 4545. It's perfect. See? You know what I mean? And, oh, actually, I didn't even add that up. What does that add up to? 9995? I was just looking at what it added up to. Both, all of that. 9, 0, 9. I gotta check, I gotta figure what that, because I've seen this number before, I just can't remember where. But anyway, forget about that. Wait, folks, I'm telling you, the ending is like I said, it's the Big Bang is coming. All right, the Big Bang. It's just one card. The Big Bang is coming. All right. So remember, we're sticking with the JFK theme because JFK is the one who got the head wound. Okay. So where was I've shown this information? It's nothing new. So JFK, his birthplace was Massachusetts. His death place was Texas. Trump's birthplace is New York. Trump's death place is going to be Ohio, but he's going to resurrect, right? He's going to heal from his deadly wound. Look at, so the number for the states, look, JFK's birth state is the 6th state. Trump's birth state is the 11th state. So you have the 6-11 connection. Then the death states are the 28th state, Texas, and Trump's Ohio, the 17th. So the 6 and 11, the 28 and 17, right? 6, 11 is 17, 28 and 17 is 45. So the birth states as the 6 and 11, because they're going to birth the birth L out of the C in Seattle on June 11th, and then the death states equals the 45. You see that? I mean, are you looking at what I'm showing you? You can't. I mean, if you think these are coincidences, you're just dumb, man. You're just dumb. There's no hope for you. There's just no hope for you, man. And there's so much more. This is just, but anyway, let me just show you the Big Bang. All right. Are you ready for the Big Bang? Are you guys ready for the Big Bang? All right. Now, I'm going to show you just a 2-second video. All right. I'm not even going to play the whole video. I'm just going to play 1 second of it. What the hell? What's going on here? All right.
I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not. I guess I have to do it.
Okay, pay attention. I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm just going to play a second of it. Remember, hold on. I need to zoom in on it.
Myself. I know it's not. I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
Hold on. See, what you're seeing is a supposed attempted assassination attempt, okay?
I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
Man, I'm about ready to lose it. Hold on. Let me back it up a second.
I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
I want you to see something. Hold on. All right, watch. I'm gonna zoom in on it. Look where it is. Look where this happened. By the way, I've shown this years ago. Look where it happened. Dayton, Ohio. Okay? This attempted, well, by the way, it was nothing, but it was so nonsense. And by the way, the word Dayton equals the exact same as the name Yeshua, which is, the name of Jesus in Hebrew. But this event that you just saw, I'm trying not to play play it because I don't want to get a copyright infringement. So, because I want this video to stay up. So, there was an attempted assassination attempt, okay? Which is, like I said, it was nonsense, you know, but this is the only one where they actually got it on camera, where they, you know, where it looked like something. It was so, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying. It was unbelievable. Anyway, so what was the day of this event? Let's look at this, folks. Watch this. What happened to Trump on March 12, 2016 at Dayton? What happened to Trump in Dayton, Ohio on March 12, 2016 at a rally?
According to ABC News, Secret Service agents surrounded Donald Trump during a rally in Ohio on Saturday as a man tried rushing the stage, only a day after he canceled an event over what his team said were safety concerns.
Okay, so let me tell you. First of all, it's 2016. Okay, and I told you the 216th day of the year is August 4th, remember? And I explained to you that August 4th, I don't know if I have it here, but let's see. I told you August 4th is the 217th day of the year, right? 217th day of the year. 216 plus 217 equals 433. Trump was elected in 217, get it? 2017, 2016, 433. Everything's connecting to the 84th prime. 84th prime equals 433, right? And August 4th is 217th day of the year. Trump was elected 2016, 2017. I'm repeating it because I just want to make sure you understand how it all connects to that, right? Now, so 2016 is the 216, right? And that was the, Obama handed it over to Trump, right? Trump was selected and or elected, and Obama was born on August 4th, right? And he handed it over to Trump. Trump's the one who's going to get the head one on August 4th. So that was an attempted assassination attempt, all right? Okay, so let's look from that day, which was March 12th, 2016, okay? March 12th, 2016, when there was an attempted assassination attempt of Trump, right? Let's look at how many days from that day. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? So March 12th, 2016 to next year, August 4th, when Trump gets his head wound. Okay, are you ready for this? Look at this. 8 years, 4 months, 24 days. 8/4/24. 8/4/24. Can you believe this, man? Oh my goodness. Can you believe what you're seeing? And look, it's even the percentage is 840, 8/4 with a crown. And the 55 is connecting to Satan. Satan equals 55. But can you believe what you're seeing? Now tell me, how is that possible? 8 years, 4 months, 24 days. 8/4/24. All right. Well, like I said, if that doesn't rattle your brain, then nothing will. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got to watch the whole video from the beginning. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a part 2 of this video. So I'm not going to be showing this information, but a few things that were in this one, I will be showing in that part 2, but mainly it's different information. But again, it's connecting to all of this, all right? So there's going to be a part 2 about this information, all right? All right, folks, God bless all of you. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tomorrow or the next day, but it's coming. Anyway, so make sure, whoever got in here late, you got to watch from the beginning, okay? It like I said, it's 100% that my predictions are going to come to fruition, because I'm trying to make you guys understand that the dates came supernatural. It wasn't from me, the dates. I'm telling you, the Holy Spirit revealed the dates to me. I just wasn't sure about the year. All right. That's why I had to do the calculations. Okay. I had to calculate the number of the beast. All right. Anyway. And here's something I've shown already in the past. Just one last thing. I just remembered. I told you it's involving two crowns, okay? Elvis and Trump, right? But Elvis is the real one. So if you were to put August 4th, 2024, let's see here. August 4th, 2024, and then put Donald John Trump, and then put two crowns. Let's see what happens here. The crowns are the letter zero, it's the letter O, not zero. So basically what you're saying is the date August 4th, 2024 gets a crown, the letter O, and Donald John Trump gets a crown. But really, you can give both the crowns, because anything to do with Trump goes to Elvis. Because I'll give you an example. Washington, the word Washington, if you put the double O Elvis, like two O's, the O Elvis, it equals the word Washington. Okay? Because it's all about the two crowns, the twin. Okay? So if you put August 4th, 2024, and put Donald John Trump's name with two crowns, the two O's, okay? This is what you would get, see? 666. Wait. Yeah, I can't. This is as big as it's going to get here. So 666, see? If you put August 4th, 2024, two crowns, the letter O, and Donald John Trump, you get 666. See? Anyway, all right, so that's it. But like I said, you got to watch from the beginning to fully grasp what I showed. Anyway, folks, let me tell you guys something, all right? To the people who are seriously understanding all this and taking it seriously, okay? You don't even know how blessed you are, okay? Because I'm trying to make you guys understand this is from the Holy Spirit, folks, all right? And you're going to see it come to fruition. Noah, he was preaching to the people for almost 100 years, But, I'm not saying he was out in the streets preaching, but I'm sure he was telling people, hey, a flood's coming. You don't think he was warning people? I'm pretty sure he was. They were all asking him, what are you building that boat for? I mean, that monstrosity, right? But nobody believed him. And you're not going to have to wait 100 years for my prediction to come true, because, folks, the beast out of the sea is going to be revealed. And then on June 11th, in Seattle, and then on August 4th, Trump's head wound. As soon as you see those two things happen, time is short. Okay? You understand that. Time is short. All right. End the video. Jesus is God. See you guys. Make sure you watch from the beginning. I can't shut the... What's going on here? All right, end the video.